amazing. You look into their eyes and you see them begging, allow me show you that I have talent. I met an interesting character. His name is Olumide Oshinawa, and I vowed that I'll follow that guy. He's just 9 years old. He has this admirable passion for football. He played the first game. They brought him when their team is from Unifrance Primary School, when his team had already secured, the win, to just come and end it. And he ran around the field and he didn't touch the ball, but he was excited. He celebrated with his team. It was the World Cup. You get a medal.
I saw the story.
The next game, it was so hard for them. They were beating 4-0.
No chance for him to come
after the game, the blame game starts. All these players were complaining, and he simply goes to look for his uniform, and he's asking son, is this yours or mine? Because he's so angry that he didn't play and his team is out, just wants to pack and leave. And I went to meet him. I said, Olumide, how do you feel? He said, we'll return next year. I saw good football. You see some of the goals they score and you say to yourself, genuinely, if these guys are truly young and they play good football at the primary level, our football will shine again.
All right. Yeah, we told you. 4 schools from Lagos will be joining 12 from across the nation to make 16 of the best of the best coming to Lagos for Channels National Kids Cup Season 6. Oyin, there's nothing better than catching them young at this age. I mean, I remember my days at this age. You won't sleep.
Did you play football?
I did.
You
don't sleep.
In local parlance, there's an adage that you cannot bend a dry fish. This is the stage. Yeah. These players are raw. The talents are very raw. It's like an unpolished gold. Coaches can go there and look at future tomorrow. These players are our future, future of football.
A lot of scouts are already calling me that they want to be there. I said, look, the only difference is that these guys are in school. So whatever you need to do to keep that blend of school and sports, no problem. If you want to come identify talents, no problem. But these guys are in school.
I mean, Tony, the question Austin just interviewed, was the product of St. Finbar's.
School sports.
Henry Nwosu and the likes. They started from school and they went up to the national team. They won the Nations Cup.
Stayed there for a long time.
And they're still coaching. So if we can get some of these players at this level, like you said, get a program that will help them, sports and school. You make a complete sportsman.
Let me show you the list of schools. A lot of people are asking questions. They want to find out who is in, who is out from the Channels National Kids Cup. Austin will do some explaining to us about the 16 schools that will be taking part. But let's start by showing you the schools that will be taking part, of course, and the different states that they are coming from.
Yeah.
Austin.
Fantastic that the school is coming all the way from Kaduna. Research Model Primary School is in Kaduna State. Fantastic. Jahun Central Primary School in Jigawa State. They will also be featuring St. Anthony's Primary School, Araromi. I hope I get that right. Akure in Ondo State. They are also featuring Irepodu Nursery and Primary School, Ikole Ekiti. They are also featuring Oyo State. We have IMG Primary School in Ibadan. They will be featuring Abia State. We have School Road Primary School, Umuahia, and they'll be participating also. In Rivers State, we have Baham Primary School, Agri Road, Port Harcourt. Now we have other states. We have Osun State, we have Sokoto State, Ebonyi, Delta and Kwara State. Delta State Nana Primary School will be representing them. But for these other schools that we don't have their names out now, it's just because we're waiting for the confirmation from their SUBEB to say this is the team that played at the primary level and won. But the one everyone has been following, because of course we gave it good coverage, Lagos Preliminaries, Ebutemeta Primary School. They play good football. There's a youngster there, good with free kick, good with his head, and he's so short. You wonder, how does he do it? He looks so well. His name is Isiaka Adedeji. Watch out for that name. You guys should keep that name. If he keeps playing football at this stage, he's going to play for this country Sunday. Toy Bat Nursery and Primary School, they also featured last year and they've qualified. Cracker game they played against Goodness and Mercy, and they came from a goal down to win to represent Lagos. Dr. Teslim Elias sent out our best supporters club from Pampas Private School.
Also sent out future kids.
Yeah.
In their first game.
Let's not talk about future kids.
Future kids will be back next year.
Delta, and then we know Agba Primary School also.
And Nana from Delta.
Nana from Delta.
The winners of the Delta version.
Yeah, so this just explains that we're ready, and for us at Channels Kids Cup, we're stopping at nothing to ensure that we catch them young, give these kids an opportunity to leave the classrooms for a while and then exhibit the talents that God has given to them. Those are kids pushing the ball around.
What's happening tomorrow, Austin?
Tomorrow we're going to announce the start of the national finals. We'll have a press conference at Testing Balogun Stadium to actually tell you that teams will be arriving tomorrow for the nationals, and then just tell our Lagos state representatives come around to welcome these other guys coming all the way of Lagos to ensure that we have a memorable 6th edition of the Channels National Kids Cup.
And then the national finals begins
on Children's Day. The national finals begin on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then we'll go all the way till Children's Day when we'll play the finals, just to get the kids out, celebrate Children's Day with them, and then a new champion will emerge.
All right. So please, a lot of people are already asking questions. Adeboye Ebenezer at Adeboye Maxine says, with what I'm watching on Channels TV, these kids are scoring good goals with some very funny scenes. I mean, if you want to laugh, if you want to enjoy yourself, if you want to also maybe be emotional, maybe shed a little tear, you need to come around and watch Channels National Kids Cup. Once again, tomorrow there will be the press conference. The chairman, CEO, Channels TV himself, the man with the dream, will be there to talk about it. And then we will now know that we're down to the crunch as the national finals begins on Wednesday. All I can say is try not to miss out on the fun. That's all. Not more than that. Try not to miss out on the fun. You can be sure that on Sports Tonight, on Sports This Morning, on the news, we will try to get you highlights, but there is nothing as good as coming to see those stars yourself when the national finals gets underway. We'll talk more about it tomorrow and let you know a lot more about what Channels is putting together. We need to go on a quick break now. Austin, thank you so much for your time. Keep your eyes on the Channels Kids Cup. Keep your eyes on those talents you've identified.
I'm not taking my eyes off those guys.
Those guys in 15, 20 years could be world champions, world footballers of the year, and we'll be happy to tell the story.
I'll just let you guys worry as I leave. You've probably seen the documentary of Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Venus and Serena Williams when they were kids. I don't want to call names, but we don't have that. If I can get a national champion out of this, and in 15, 20 years' time, you can say, I saw this guy play
when he was 6, 7, 8 years old. That's the story. I mean, I like to tell the story. All right, we'll go on a quick break now. During the break, we will also bring you the amazing story of Blessing Okagbare. Blessed Blessing. Wow, what an athlete. We'll take that report as well during the break and then come back. By the time we're back, my high-profile guests will be in, still talking school sports on Sports Tonight.
Golden Penny Semovita is high in fiber and fortified with vitamins. Get your game on with the meal for champions. Golden Penny Semovita. Food for champions.
Champion, never afraid.
Fearless!
Champion loves challenges. To be a champion, beat the best. To be a champion, drink Extra Just. Extra Just, your instant energy drink containing 7 vitamin B, Korean ginseng and royal jelly. Boost your stamina and power. Champions, drink Extra Just.
She got a great start, Shelley-Ann Fraser.
This was last week's 100 meters race in Doha. Okagbare came so close to beating Shelley-Ann Fraser Price at the home stretch. She finished just 0.5 seconds behind the Jamaican.
The winning time, Okagbare couldn't quite make up.
Well, she made up for it in Shanghai. The reigning African champion took the long jump gold medal with a leap of 6.86 meters, a new meeting record she set in her first effort.
Bounding up with her very first effort to 6 meters 86, a new meeting record for the Nigerian.
Well, here's a young woman who's already learned the long jump.
A slightly tense but focused Okagbare, with eyes fixed on the prize, was ready to set up a remarkable season by making it a double in the women's 200 meters.
Certainly Campbell Brown going well.
The silver medalist at the World Championships in Moscow was absolutely in control from start to finish.
Akabari is leading as they come into the straightaway now. Inside her, Campbell Brown, but look at Akabari, the big powerhouse, being closed down now by Strachan as well, going well on the inside. Akabari is going to take this. Strachan in second place.